Hi y'all, welcome back to the channel. So, today we're going to do a proper review of the Ryobi cooler. Sounds silly, but I'm getting ready for Iowa. And, well, I don't want to deal with ice. I don't want to deal with soggy food. I don't want to deal with the water mess. Wife was nice enough to split the cost with me. And then we picked up some higher amp hour batteries from Direct Tools Outlet, which is kind of the manufacturer's way of eliminating extra products. So if you do like Ryobi, Milwaukee, I think it's DeWalt, they sell stuff at Direct Tools Outlet at cheaper costs. Unfortunately, the cooler wasn't. We bought it from Home Depot, but we waited for their spring sale, so it was cheaper. Some of you know the mishap of the first one. I thought this was in Celsius. It's in Fahrenheit. We'll get to that later. So, we just basically we were going to be out for the day, so we used this in the car. We did soda, and then later on we did some grocery shopping, and I shoved the cheese and everything cold in here. It has a pretty decent compartment. Pretty decent compartment, and a plug so you can drain it if you do get any water or moisture in here. It might be smaller than a regular cooler, but since you don't need ice, it actually is plenty of space. Has areas to clip stuff in front, a handle because it is on wheels, it's portable, bottle opener, which I'll probably never use, but hey, it's there. Now on the back is a little display. Has two buttons for up and down temperature, a setting button, power button, and a USB if you want to charge something while you're running your cooler. Has a max and an eco mode. We ran this on max, trying to test the batteries because I wanted a estimate of how long the batteries were going to last when I'm using this. And that's about it. Very simple. Not much in the settings I've been able to find so far. I've been trying to see if I can get into Celsius, because the issue is the display has Celsius and Fahrenheit, and the first thing is Celsius. Let's see if I can just power it up here. So when we took this on the road trip, I set it to about, what was it? Got to use freedom units. Must have been 38 degrees. That sounds about right. And it kept the sodas really cold. Got home, nothing was frozen. I put cheese and other cold groceries in there. No issues there. Battery, I put two 6 amp batteries in here. Now, if I do my math right, so it looks like it only went through one battery, and by the looks of this, there's still a little bit of life left. But one battery was 7 hours, which is pretty good. So 2 hours would be like possibly two batteries would be possibly 14 hours. Time will tell. It's got to do a real stress test of real environment, you know. Especially Iowa runs a little bit hotter than the temperature right now, but I think it was still 70 degrees when we were testing this. With the display, it gives you the batteries in 5 bars, and it gives you a left and right, so you know which battery you have to replace. It does one battery at a time, like uses one battery and then switches to the other battery. It doesn't suck the juice out of both at the same time, so that's great, because then you can drain one, swap it, let it drain the other, so you're not worried about it running out of battery. It tells you the voltage of what's left, and settings. Setting is just Eco and Max right now. So I gotta do some deep dive to see if I can change this into Celsius, which would be kind of nice. And there's a HML, I just noticed. Let's see if I can do anything. Max, Eco, I'm just pressing buttons, holding buttons to see if it's going to give me any other menus. Oh, okay, I held the setting. Now I got H is flashing, now it's L, M. I'm going to have to check what that means. Let's see if I can get this into Celsius. Oh, that did turn it off. So, more playing around with it. But overall, we're really happy. I would probably do this again if I didn't buy it. And the reason, so we have Iola, we have the license plate shows, we have the car shows, but also the wife and I do a lot of road trips. So we're on the move. It's cheaper to bring your own food and soda. So, you know, shove this in the back, make sure you have batteries. Boom, you're gone. You got stuff. I might splice in to see if I can figure out the last setting. Okay, so there's some hidden settings in this cooler. Well, not so hidden when it's printed on the side, but there's battery protection, so high, medium, low, to save how much voltage you have on your batteries before it switches over to the other one or cuts out completely. So there's a high, medium, low setting. The other thing is, well, being in the science field, I deal with science, not freedom units. So, and I can't find it anywhere to how to change this thing, but you hold the plus and minus down, and then once that starts flashing, it's going to give you E1, E2, E3, E4. You go to E5, and then hit the power button, and it's going to change from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So now it's in Celsius, which is going to make a lot more sense to me. So if you ever get one, it's in Celsius and need Fahrenheit. This is how you do it. And then you just power out to get back in the regular settings. The other thing I forgot to talk about is this also comes with AC and DC adapter. So you can plug this in the cigarette lighter of your vehicle to power it when you're on the road. You can also plug it into the wall or an outlet if you're running an inverter in your vehicle like I do. So ideally what I've done in the past is I pre-cool it at home in the wall before I load everything. When I did try the trip out, I did not pre-cool because it was a last minute thing. I'm like, oh, I should test the cooler. So it works either way. It is a pretty good unit. Batteries are easy to swap in and out. Boom. This is the one. Oh, this is the full one. Oh, yep, there it goes. Let's see that so it doesn't get mad. Yep, this is the one that's out. Easy to charge with the batteries, easy to put in the wall or the outlet or the cigarette adapter. I like it. I really like it. There's going to be the ultimate test for the Isla, which is probably the next time it will actually get a real use, because the next thing I have is the Wisconsin Night Meet, June 28th. Anyway, any questions, concern, let me know. Please like, share, comment. Helps the channel. I'm trying to build this channel to 500 subscribers. That would help me a lot. Last time I looked, I had 17. So yeah. Anyway, if there's any more things you'd like me to review, this kind of goes into the license plate stuff with the mobile command center here. But most of my content's license plates, and yeah. Anyway, thank you. Bye.